So, today's question is, would you date a man with no job?
Okay, say you do meet him, and he has no job, but yet still he can basically take you on dates, take you for dinner, materialistically spoil you and stuff. So he has money coming from somewhere, we just don't know where. Or is it savings that he's spending on?
But you see, I think I'd be suspicious of a man who has money and has no job.
But then again, is he looking for work, or is he comfortably being out of work? Or is he taking, like, you know, some people like, he's saving, like, do you know, I want to take a year off this year and save enough money to sit down and do nothing for the whole year? Or is the fact that he's doing something that he shouldn't be doing, maybe he's selling drugs and money laundering or something like that?
But also, like, men, does he have a savings? How many men do have savings?
I know, not very a lot,
actually. Not a lot. So I think that if, you know, he hasn't got a job, I would be very suspicious. And I think a lot of women find a man with a job, having a job, to be something attractive.
It's stability, isn't it? It's comfort. It's knowing that he's providing for me. Because if he has no job and he's spending, you're thinking, when's this money going to run out?
It's true.
And when it does run out, who are you going to lean on? Because, you know, the bills still come. It still keep coming in.
Well, maybe, you know, you're a woman who can support a man and look after him. A lot of women do.
But why would you do that?
Because he gives you something that your friends don't give you.
Well, that's a hard one, actually. I'm not a true believer of that kind of lifestyle, to be honest. If I started dating someone, no. If I've been with someone for ages, maybe I'll consider it. But going into a relationship knowing that you haven't got a job, and that money river must run out eventually. But I don't know if I can stay around to find out.
But some women are quite happy to have a man in their life who is at home looking after things, somebody to come home to, and they're willing to support a man to do that. And some women are actually willing to share a man who does that. So as long as he comes round and, you know, takes care of them sexually, they're happy. And they're happy to support him, they're happy to feed him, and they're happy to look after him. Why are women like that?
But isn't that someone settling for less? Basically, he's settling for the fact that he's giving me a little bit of attention, even though I haven't got him full time. But I'm willing to settle. I've got him part time. Like, I maybe have him Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. But the other lady's got him during the week.
But isn't there a man shortage? So the fact that there's a man shortage.
There is a man shortage. The only man shortage is only because you have requirements. Because you want a man to put clothes on you, your children, pay the rent, pay your car, pay your phone bill. When you start giving men orders, of course you're limiting yourself to certain men. And I bet the people who say there's a man shortage aren't willing to date outside their culture, or ready to maybe go on online dating. You know, I don't think there is a man shortage. People are doing bloody too fussy.
I do. I think that there is definitely less men than women.
Do you? I don't think so.
Okay, think about your family.
Yeah.
Is there less men than women in it?
I have no idea. I never counted them.
Okay, think about your immediate family. There's more men?
No, my immediate family. There's more men there.
You think so?
Should we write a list?
No. But I do. I think that there are more women than men. It's a fact.
But even, okay, so there is nothing less.
So maybe women need to share for that reason.
I'd rather go celibate, become a lesbian, you know, than share my man.
Why?
Why should I?
Because he's
not really. If I said to my man, "Oh, come on, no, babe, John down the road single, do you mind if he has me half the week?" No, he's not going to say that. So men got men pride, women got women's pride. So why, how dare they?
But in some cultures, women do share men.
At some cultures, not in my culture. My culture's reality. Not that their culture's not reality. But they do them, I do me. It works with them, because they have, but they still have a timetable, don't they?
I don't know.
I think they do.
The man does whatever he wants.
Innit? Because he's got upper hand.
Yeah.
But where I've been brought up differently, and where the world.
But can I just say to you that a lot of women do share their men, and they know.
But why would you do that?
Because they're lonely. They want somebody.
So you rather have half a man than a whole man.
And some women, you know, have been set in their ways for so long. They haven't been with anybody. They don't want no one to live with them. All they want is somebody to show them a good time occasionally.
Then why don't you go and pay for it? Put down £50, get him, put him £50, he comes in, does his job, and 2 hours later he's gone. You ain't got to talk to him, you ain't got to buy him a birthday card, you ain't got to ring him, you ain't got to text him. One phone call, one email, down to a company.
It's about the relationship. Some women want a man to tell them how nice they look, you know, whatever. I've spoken to women of 50, 60 who have got men that come to tell their wife they're going to work, come to their house for a few hours, and they're happy that they've been doing it 5, 10, 15 years.
So, when you just said to me how with them other religions, men get to do what basically that man is doing what he wants, basically, isn't it?
Yes.
But it's not organised within. He's not
very organised.
He's organised, but the wife doesn't know what he's doing, and the other wife, the other
But
girl
you know what?
know.
No, let's be honest. Women do know. As a woman, if your man is doing something, you know.
Yeah.
It might not be that you know directly, but you've got a suspicion. You know that something's going on.
Yeah.
But you just, for the peace or for the little piece, you keep it quiet. And I think that happens a lot, and I think you know, the people watching this, either you're involved in something like that, or you know somebody who is, because I'm telling you, 9 out of 10 women know if they are.
They do have inkling. I do believe.
Even if it's where you don't know where your man is, whatever, you know.
Something's going on. I do feel women have that literally, like, I don't know, intuition. When you have that feeling. I've had that feeling once. For some reason, I've never gone out with a partner. I've gone through 6 o'clock in the morning. Something woke me up. What? I don't get up at 6 o'clock in the morning. Something woke me up. I went through his phone and I found an email from the ex-girlfriend.
You shouldn't have went through his phone.
But I had a feeling. You know, I don't usually do. That's not my style. But something woke. I don't get up at 6 o'clock in the morning. What? On a Sunday? Something possessed me to get up. And I went, why? But I do. At least you do know, but you don't know how to deal with it.
To be honest, though. Everybody's had that feeling and gone through their man's phone. Whether there's something to think about or not. Because I've done it loads of times. People do it all the time because it's just curiosity, isn't it?
But, I think it's a woman's intuition.
That time you were lucky to find something, but I don't think that. I don't know, but we do have intuition, and it might even be that you may not suspect something's going on. But. You may not suspect that he's got another woman, but you suspect something's going on, something's unusual. But I'm not going to say that all women are perfect, because women do it as well.
But women do cover their tracks very well, actually. You know, literally. Totally. The phone name is. His name is turned to Sheila on the phone. Delete with text message straight. As soon as they come in, you're deleting them. You don't delete. What are you leaving them there for? What memories?
It's true.
Keep your memories up here where no one can't see them. You know, women do it so much more carefully when they have an affair compared to a slack man. We'll have the emails still there, as I said. I found the emails, got the text messages still there, all the received phone calls. There's so many ways you can cover your tracks, but they don't choose to. But do you know what? So be it. So they will get caught out eventually.
So going back to the main topic, because we're straight off track now. Your man hasn't got a job. You know, you're not going to support him.
No.
Well, personally, you know, I feel that you should support him. My issue is I would support him. My issue is ambition. If I'm with somebody and they've got no ambition, then I wouldn't support them. But if they're not working and they might decide they want to study, or they might have a plan or a vision of what they want to do, they've got it down on paper, they're working towards it, then I think that for me personally, if you know I love that person enough, that's enough to keep me in the relationship. But because they're trying. But if they are not trying and they're just comfortable with not working, then I couldn't handle that, because I work and I know that I'd get very jealous to start with. me going out and this person's just sitting in the house, that would really upset me. But I do feel that, you know, having a job, being a provider is not such a big deal if you are striving for better. But I can't take no lazy man.
Okay, he lost his job. Is it by fault of his hands he's walked out? Is it a planned decision?
It's true, that as well.
You know,
because I also think that you got to